This is something I really want you to listen up closely to now. What is Tartan Day? What does it actually mean? Why do we celebrate? I can't think of anyone more apropos than to discuss that with us and tell us about it. It's my good friend, Bill Borland.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Bill Borland. I was born 70 years ago in Uddingston, just outside Glasgow. Tonight I'm going to do the Declaration of Arbroath. This, by the way, is 692 years old on the 6th of April. The Declaration of Arbroath is a declaration of Scottish independence. It was made in 1320, and it's in the form of a letter submitted to Pope John the 22nd, and it was dated April 6, 1320. It was intended to confirm Scotland's status as an independent sovereign state and defending Scotland's right to use military action when unjustly attacked. The declaration was part of a broader diplomatic campaign which sought to assert Scotland's position as a kingdom, not feudal land, controlled by England's Norman kings. Although the armies of Edward were routed in Bannockburn in 1314, and by 1319, with the recapture of Berwick, effectively expelled from Scottish soil, they continued to mount attacks into Robert the Bruce's Scotland over the succeeding years, without much success. The Pope in Rome had not accepted Scotland's independence, perhaps partially because Robert the Bruce, the present king, he had been excommunicated for killing John Comyn, and that happened in a church in Dumfries in 1306. Comyn was murdered because he had falsely formed an alliance with the King Edward. But perhaps more important, he was said to have been more right to be the king than Robert Bruce. The Declaration of Arbroath was prepared as a formal declaration of independence. It was drawn up in Arbroath Abbey on April the 6th, 1320 by Bernard de Linton, who was the Chancellor of Scotland. This declaration urged the Pope to see things from a Scottish perspective and not to take the English claim on Scotland seriously. It used strong words indicating that without acceptance of the Scottish case, that wars would continue and the resultant deaths would be the responsibility of the Pope. Part of that declaration says this: "Yet if he should give up what he has begun and agree to make us or our kingdom subject to the King of England or the English, we should exert ourselves at once to drive him out as our enemy and a subverter of his own rights and our rights, and make some other man who is well able to defend us our king. As long as there is 100 of us remain alive, never, never will we in any condition be brought under English rule. It is in the truth, not in the glory, nor riches, nor honours, that we are fighting, but for freedom itself. For that alone which no man gives up in his life." And I'd like to finish by a common wordings that was given at that time in there of the way the people actually thought. And it goes like this: "I stand alone on this battlefield, where I have fought with my soul, for this glen is mine, and no English will take it from me without killing me first. Stand tall, Scottish folk, as we were born and we will die with the fighting spirit. Albert Gabra!
Albert Gabra!